Sean Diddy Combs could have served a life sentence in the sex trafficking trial. Sean Diddy Combs was seen making a subtle praying hands gesture as a show of gratitude to the jury after being cleared of the most serious charges in his high-profile court case. The music mogul, 54, faced a string of explosive accusations, including racketeering conspiracy and sex trafficking involving former partners Cassie Ventura and a woman identified only as Jane, along with several escorts. But after weeks of testimony, he was acquitted on the most damning charges. But the jury did return guilty verdicts on two lesser, yet still serious, charges. Count 3. Transportation for prostitution of Cassie and others. Count 5. Transportation for prostitution of Jane and others. Each of the two guilty counts carries a maximum penalty of 5 years, meaning Combs now faces up to 10 years in prison. However, as a first-time offender, legal experts suggest he is unlikely to serve the maximum term. Judge Arun Subramanian thanked jurors for their dedication throughout the grueling 7.5-week trial, calling their work inspiring. U.S. correspondent Martha Kellner reported from inside the courtroom, noting that Combs and his defense team would likely be pretty pleased with the outcome. As a first-time offender, it's very unlikely that Combs will receive the top end of that prison sentence, she explained. But when asked whether it's likely Combs would receive a custodial sentence for the two guilty verdicts, she added, "That's impossible to say right now. We don't yet know what the date for the sentencing is. It will be for them to weigh up just what sentence they will give," she added. Jane, who dated Combs between early 2021 and his arrest in 2024, testified under a pseudonym to protect her identity. Mr. Combs has pleaded not guilty and has denied all allegations against him with the support of his lawyer Mark Agnifilo. Dozens of prospective jurors were screened before being whittled down to just 12, with 6 alternatives. Throughout the trial, the jury heard from 34 witnesses, including ex-girlfriends, former employees, male escorts, and federal agents, including from stars like Kid Cudi and Combs' ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura. Agnifilo has asked the court to release the music mogul from federal detention, where he has been since his arrest in September 2024 after he was denied bail. The courtroom fell silent as the jury returned to deliver their verdicts, with tension reportedly palpable as Combs sat with his head down. Moments later, as the not guilty verdicts were read aloud, he subtly pumped his right fist and then pressed his palms together in a quiet prayer-like gesture of thanks. He was found not guilty of Count 1, racketeering conspiracy, Count 2, sex trafficking of Cassie Ventura, Count 4, sex trafficking of Jane, *.